The rooks were quieter where the Scarecrow cast a lengthening shadow across the field. She said,
"I have a surprise for you,"
and laid down a canvas sack. So do I. It was a picnic. We spread the blanket, and I set out sandwiches, paper plates, cups, cake. The spring breeze stirred Nell's dark curls. Her hazel eyes were bright with the mystery of the meadows where I'd seen her wandering. Her simple cotton dress, her artless, unpainted smile, the warm sensuality of her sun-kindled skin. Nell was perfect, and she was mine. No one could tell me who she was when I asked about the girl in the fields. Perhaps she, like me, was new to Wednesbury Village. Both of us alone. Felt like fate.
"I wasn't born here,"
she said, as we sat together under the Scarecrow. One old gentleman seemed to know who I meant when I asked around the local pub about the beautiful girl walking in the fields, accompanied only by circling rooks. "You'll stay away from that one if you take my advice," he said, "lest you end up like her last fella." But Nell couldn't imagine what he meant by that.
"Albert had such bright blue eyes."
She waved playfully at the Scarecrow, silhouetted by the westering sun, and then said,
"He loved me dearly, but—"
And when she shrugged, her dress slipped from her shoulder.
"He had his work, you see."
I didn't see or care. I kissed her. She returned the kiss with unexpected passion. I placed my hand on her small breast. She sighed. She whispered,
"Turn around,"
as she pulled the dress over her head. My heart pounding in my throat, I stared up at the Scarecrow and into a pair of desperate eyes looking through holes in the canvas sack over its head. Bright blue eyes. Albert. Nell, crowned in wild flowers, fierce and naked, held the canvas sack in one hand and raised her cruel blade with the other. I ran. I stumbled through the furrows. I fell at the base of a tall post where rooks waited for me, croaking from the crossbar overhead. I still see Nell, walking in her fields. Sometimes she has a young man with her. She waves to me, playfully, but I can't wave back. I have my work, you see, keeping the circling rooks away from her picnics.